Good evening, Liv. Today I'm going to record myself for the argumentative speech on the third module, and I hope it will be what is it called, good or satisfying for you. The subject is that should sugar be taxed like tobacco and alcohol in a society or no? I can start my speech with fact that almost according to according to a recent research by Harvard University, 180,000 people annually die due to sugar drinks, and worse than that, almost 3 million people die around the world because of unhealthy foods and drinks. And the cause of deaths are most diabetes, cancer, hypertension, and heart diseases, which is nowadays more than infectious diseases around the world. And those diseases are all caused by obesity, and obesity, according to Wikipedia, is a medical condition which high quantity of fat access or accumulates to the extent that in a body accumulates to an extent that will leave a negative effect on a person or on a person's health. And obesity is the reason of those dangerous diseases which I named in the beginning. And when you see those numbers and numbers of death around the world, it will really worry you that okay, so what should be done to counter this issue? I have to tell that I have focused mostly on the US, as you said that the topic should be related somehow to the English, so I just try to focus more on the US and English speaking countries like UK and the US. So according to an American health organization, organization, which is called a health organization or something, which sorry, I have to find, publichealth.org, and they have done wide researches, I can say, and trying to inform people about the dangers of the obesity. So they're saying that in the US, the US is the second country in the world which its people suffer from obesity, and the first country is Mexico. And according to that organization, every child, one of every 4 child in the US nowadays suffer from obesity, and likewise in 2030 almost half of Americans would suffer from obesity, and that is not good at all. Those all are related to an unhealthy lifestyle in America or in the US, and is all related to the easy access to fast food and fast food restaurants like McDonald's, Burger Kings, and etc. That according to this website, Americans don't need to walk even 1 minute or 5 minutes to reach the first fast food restaurants in their society. Vice versa, they have to walk a mile, more than a mile, to access to the first grocery shop. Not to mention that the number of public health centers like training areas are very less than the number of fast food restaurants in the US. So and this increase of fast food restaurants and sugary beverages caused Americans to drink 3 times more sugar drinks than they did in 1917s, and 500 calories per day than 1970s. And yeah, so what should be done to decrease the number of obesity in the US? The first option, or the best option, I think, would be drawing more taxes on unhealthy products, and which luckily a number of governments had already started or taken action against to encounter this issue. Like in a recent action in the UK, has drawn up to 20% tax on unhealthy drinks and food, and they would use the same incomes or in tax incomes to and invest it on school sports in the UK. That is very good. Not only in the UK, but some states in the US as well have taken the same actions and try to increase the taxes on unhealthy products up to 20%, which is good, but that not enough. So it should be like overall law around the world, more taxes on sugar, and that could be the best solution, I think. Solution to fight with obesity in society. And what more? This could be done. Those actions could be done only by the government and the respective bodies, and to think and worry about the health of a society. An unhealthy society is the key of, I think, the key for an successful government. And but critics on high tax, on the other hand, say that, or believe that the families, low-income families, cannot afford healthy food, to buy fruits and vegetables as they can right now, to buy like fast food for to feed their members. But as an answer to those critics, I can say that if they can, if the government increase the tax on unhealthy products, so on, they have to decrease, on the other hand, the tax or the price of healthy foods like fruits, vegetables, and etc., so that all can afford to buy healthy food, simply. And they also saying that families with high incomes, they would buy sugar products, no matter how high the price would be. So still the obesity will not be disappeared from a society. And yeah, and I think those were all I could talk about. And as a conclusion, I can say that I think putting more taxes on unhealthy products and encouraging people to buy and use healthy food would be as of best options in order to have a healthy society. And not only that, governments and respective and high figures should figure out how can they build more grocery shops, which would be easy to reach, and communities have to invest more on um, healthy activities for people in their respective societies, like building training areas for public, and more gyms in areas, and increase the number of gyms and training centers for people. That could be a good solution regarding a healthy society in the US and around the world. Thank you for listening and have a nice time.